So, should you purchase or start from scratch? I've been asked a question in my recent consultation that I think a lot of you might find interesting. The question was, should I purchase an MC number or should I start a trucking company from scratch? Now, if you asked me this question 3 years ago, I would have told you to start from scratch without a doubt. But today, I'm actually leaning towards more purchasing an existing MC, and in some cases, even buying a small operational trucking company with 2 or 3 trucks. There are a lot of them out there, you just need to know the right people. So in this video, we're going to talk about the pros of purchasing a ready trucking company and aged MC, and make sure you stay to the end of this video where I tell you a couple of cons that you have to be aware of before purchasing an aged MC. So number 1, no new authority headaches. Now this is huge. Brokers already trust you when there's a valid MC. You'll face fewer rejection on load boards. You're going to have fuel cards, factoring, and broker setups that are much easier. Now when booking loads, you're not going to constantly hear, I'm sorry, we can't work with you. I'm sorry, your MC, you have a new MC. We cannot authorize you. People are actually going to set you up in their system. The second biggest advantage when buying a ready small fleet is the insurance. It's much easier and somewhat cheaper. Some insurance companies view aged MCs as lower risks. That can mean better payment terms and sometimes lower down payments compared to brand new authorities. So a new trucking company that wants to set up insurance, they're going to be required to put more of a down payment, and more companies are going to want to insure you when you have an aged MC versus a brand new MC. You'll get a lot of rejections even in the insurance world when you have a brand new MC. It's not guaranteed, but your chances are a lot better. Number 3, faster revenue. When you start from scratch, you're often waiting 21 days or more just to become active. With a properly transferred MC or a trucking company, you can dispatch almost immediately after you transfer those shares. Time is money in trucking, and this saves you both a lot of time and a lot of money. Number 4, better broker access. Many brokers require 6 to 12 months of active authorities before they're going to even talk to you. An aged MC checks the boxes instantly for these freight brokers, and they will work with you, especially if you have more than 6 to 12 months of an MC. That alone can change how fast you grow and how fast you're able to scale. Number 5, stronger business image. Now this is a big one. An existing MC looks established. It builds confidence with shippers, brokers, and partners. It also helps tremendously when having direct shipper conversations. So one of the things that I run into is when I go into a new manufacturing plant, they always ask me, what's your MC number? They do the research. Now, when they see that ET Transport has been around for 20 years, it gives them the confidence. It also gives them the confidence when an MC is 1 year old or 2 years old. When an MC is 1 to 3 months old, a manufacturing plant might reject you and say, you know what, you're fairly new, why don't you come back to us in about 6 months? And the last thing I'm going to talk about that people really underestimate is an aged MC will have an aged Facebook, an aged Google business listing, reviews, whether they're good reviews or not so good reviews. The fact that you have reviews from 6 months ago, from 1 year ago, 2 years ago, this means a lot and gives you credibility. All of that has value, and you don't get that when starting from scratch. Now, for my international audience, this is important. Purchasing a trucking company in the US can potentially lead you to a green card if it's structured properly. Certain visas like the E2 investor visa or the L1 and eventually the EB-based pathways can be supported through the purchase of an operating US business, and trucking is included in that. This is not legal advice, but I've seen it done the right way, and I've seen people get their green cards by buying trucking companies. So what can I do to help? Now, I've been in the trucking industry for just about 20 years. It's going to be in May. Because of that, I know 2 things very well. I know US and Canadian small fleets who are already ready to retire. And I also know people actively looking to purchase operational trucking companies. A lot of these are 2 to 5 fleet trucks, real companies with real revenues, with real history. If you need help with either side of the deal, I can help make that connection. Now, before you move forward, there are some real risks involved that you need to understand when purchasing a trucking company or an aged MC. One of them is that you have to do your due diligence, and this is critical. Any past safety issues, insurance claims, unpaid taxes, bad broker relations, or compliance problems can follow that MC if you don't verify anything properly. Insurance companies may uncover prior losses that increase your premiums. The upfront cost is higher than starting from scratch, and if the company wasn't run cleanly, you may need to invest time and money into fixing compliance, cleaning records, or rebranding. And finally, MC transfers must be done correctly with the FMCSA, insurance, banks, and vendors, or you risk delays or even being shut down. This is why who you work with really matters. Now, for those of you thinking, well, you know what, I still want to start a trucking company from scratch, that's perfectly fine. Make sure you check out our Starting a Trucking Company courses. Now, some of you also might want hands-on guidance. I also offer a 120-day program where I personally and my team walk you through starting a trucking company from scratch when it comes to recruiting, when it comes to buying trucks, when it comes to financing trucks. It's a full 120-day program. If you are interested in it, just comment the word 120 days and I'll send you over some more information. Now, as always, if you need my help with anything else, please feel free to reach out. Either put some comments down below or you can reach out to me directly at sponsorship@ettransport.ca. I'm Ronan and I'll catch you in my next video.